Well, a lot of you are top performers here, but a lot of you want to do more than you did last year. Is that a fair statement?
Yes.
But we only have the same amount of time, 24 hours in a day. So the only way you're going to do more and sell more is if you gain velocity. Picture this. You just bought a very expensive machine for your factory. You put 10 units through it a week. So you amortize the cost over the 10 units, and that's your profit, right? But now what if you put 100 units through the machine? Your profitability goes up, right? Because the costs are lowered. So the question is, how can we put more through our machine, us? How can we have better conversations? How can we reduce the sales cycle so at the end of the day, we can close more often, but also speak with more clients so we can increase the sales? So when I was taking that copy of training program, there's basically 5 steps in a sales call timeline from the beginning to the end. And this goes with every complex sale and every minor sale. You got to have first impressions. You got to qualify. You got to demonstrate why you're good. You got to influence, which means, do the negotiation, and then you close, right? In the old school of selling in the 1980s, we spent 70% of our time in the demonstrating and influencing for the reasons I told you earlier. We had to explain the features. But not today. Today, we must be spending 60% of our time in first impressions and qualifying. It's the first impressions that allows us to properly position ourselves with our customers. And the qualifying helps us get to the issues faster. Think about this. If you can find out the specific issues, what motivates that customer to buy, and you only have to now talk about 1, 2, or 3 things that speak in context to those 3 things, can you see how that's going to be more powerful? Can you also see how that's going to be faster? Now, what it means is you may spend more time in the actual sales call to have that conversation, but what's going to happen is you're going to drastically reduce your sales cycle from beginning to end, and you'll increase your closing ratio.